What's it called, the fish in Thai? How do you say it?
Ba pao.
What's that?
Ba pao.
Bao pao. Bao pao. Thank you.
Sabak. Sabak. Barbecue sabak.
Sabah, okay. Oh,
Nice.
good. Thank you. Oh, well, that's a little bit of the street food that you find here on the street. Pretty busy here as well. And you can see inside the restaurant, it's pretty busy in there as well. Excellent. Thank you. There you go. Okay fam, so for today's destination fitness with Carlos, I'm going to take you for a little tour of the Jomtien area, which is where I live, and I'll take you for a little tour outside. It's a beautiful day. You can probably see behind me in the reflection there, but as you can see, beautiful day today. So we're going to take a little walk around, take you for a little tour of the area so you see what it's all about. Off we go. Okay guys, so here we are at Jomtien Beach. This is the start of Jomtien Beach from the Pattaya end, 6 kilometers of beach. So off we go with the Jomtien sign.
What do you want? What do you want more video?
Okay fam, so this is Jomtien's Beach Road, and this is the main road through Jomtien. And as you can see, it's a straight road, which is quite a number of kilometers long. So in essence, this goes all the way to Jomtien Beach down the other way in Pradamnak if you keep going. And this long beach is all shops and all types of things, hotels, everything down there. And then it goes all the way to what they call Na Jomtien, which is down the other side down there. And as you can see all the way along the roads, it's all shops and everything else. But the main road, and as you saw some of the cars going past, this is where a lot of the BART buses come. So you get a BART bus from here, 10 baht. It goes all the way to, a lot of motorbikes obviously, it goes all the way to Pattaya, the city, and basically you end up in the city itself. So 10 baht and you get on the road, and this I live just out the back over there, so it's very easy, very convenient. That's why a lot of people like moving here, and why it's a really convenient place to sort of explore and visit Pattaya. Okay guys, so this is basically Jomtien Beach, and look at the size of it. Now it may look empty to you, but the thing is it's not actually empty. As you can see all the way along the sides of the beach, that's where everyone sits under the beach umbrellas and the beach seating for shade and everything else. Obviously sun's out, it's pretty warm, but as you can see the beach is huge. But the beach never used to be like this all the time. So this has been done in the last, I think, few months or even few years. It used to be only literally where those beach umbrellas are there. So that's where the beach actually finished. Now look at it. So you can imagine in peak season and everything else, this gets really, really busy down here. And if we walk around again, you can see Riviera up the back there. So that's where I'm living. And that's how close we are to the beach. And as you can see all the way down the coastline there, all beautiful apartments, condos, hotels, all the way down to Bang Saray, all the way at the back there. Ban Ampor, and if you follow my Instagram channels, you'll actually see a lot of stories that I do on there. So check those stories out with Thailand Living. I put a lot of stories of the stuff that I go and visit there. But as you can see, this is Jomtien Beach. Beautiful, huge beach. Water's beautiful today. Sun is out, like I said earlier. But as you can see, guys, that's what it's all about. As we get further down there, I'll film the smaller part of the beach, which is what all of this used to be like. But like I said, this is the main thing that people come here for. It's the beach, obviously, close to the city, far away enough from the city to be a little bit quieter, so you get more families and things like that in this area. But it's still a beautiful area, very relaxing, and not far if you want to get to the city. Like I said, the BART bus comes every few minutes, and literally it only takes, I think, maybe 10 to 15 minutes max to get down to Pattaya city itself if you want to go there. But even down here, as we'll see pretty soon, there's a lot to do. So this is Jomtien Beach, guys. Okay fam, so I showed you how big the beach was at Jomtien on the other side. Literally, if you're coming from Pattaya, pretty much halfway down to my side, it's a huge beach. And as you can see here, this is what it used to be like all the way. So it's a lot smaller here, still really nice. And on the high tide, the water tends to come up right up to where the beach, where you're seating is. So as you can see, all the seating down here, but a lot smaller beach. But a lot of people like coming here because they literally haven't got far to walk to the beach. So they haven't got all the sun in that. So you've got a lot of tourists here, obviously, a lot of expats, British, American. At the moment, a lot of Ukrainian, Russian people from that part of the world. and a huge hole. So that's what happens when you look at the camera instead of looking at where you're walking. I will walk up to the other side here and I'll show you how the trees that are lined all along here. This time I'm going to look where I'm walking.
Okay.
The trees that are aligned all the way here, you can actually walk under there all the way along the beach. So you've also got cover to walk on the beach, which is really nice. And as you can see, look in the faces, it's all tourists that you can see down here. And as you walk up to the top up here, it's covered up all the way down. And this is leading back up to Beach Road again. And you also have a whole heap of squirrels. Maybe we'll find some later on, which I'll film, that come down and eat from your hand as well, which is pretty cool. But as you can see, all tourists over here. And actually, as we're here, these are the activities that you see on the beach. You've got the floating tubes. You've also got the parachute coming down as well. We're probably facing the sun, so you're probably not going to see much of it, but a lot of activities happening on the beach itself, which is pretty cool. So a lot of stuff to do here, guys. And as you can see, it's tree lined all the way, paved all the way, so you can get by all the way. And there's our friend up in the parachute. Okay fam, so one thing I haven't mentioned, as you can see behind me, the Riviera, you've got the Copacabana. These are the type of condos they build here, and they're so cheap it is not funny. But what I'll do one day is I'll pop into one of them and I'll do a separate video on the cost of them. And like I said, the quality, being on the beach, you will not find better value I think anywhere in the world, and I've looked a lot everywhere. So that's what they're like there. And as you can see, we're right under the Jomtien night market here. And this at night is very popular, but I'll film that in the evening. Obviously they're not open yet, but this at night gets very, very popular. But these are the type of buildings that they do in the condos that they build here, guys. And like I said, very, very cheap considering where you're living. And I'll do a little bit of a price list on this video at the bottom as well, just to give you an idea what they're starting at. So that's what you've got on offer here. All right, fam, now one thing that happens a lot here in Jomtien is a lot of the water sport World Cups going on. So as you can see behind us here, you've got the windsurfing World Cup on. If you follow my stories, a few weeks ago you would have seen the jet ski World Cup, where someone actually died it's like a Formula One of jet skiing, and this is like the Formula One of windsurfing, and that's been on for the last few days, and that's going on here. So that's going on here, and this area here is an exercise area which you can do on Beach Road, on the main road. But at the moment, obviously, they've got all their stuff out for the World Cup, for the windsurfing World Cup. But they've got a little exercise area as well there. As you can see, all the way along there. That's where guys are all putting out their windsurfs now. And they're going out the end out here, and you've got some people on the ocean there as well, which looks really nice. But I think they're just coming to the end of their session today because it's been on for a few days, and it's probably finishing now. And then we're going to go into some of the soys out here on Beach Road in a second. And as you can see, this is the older part of Jomtien. So where I am there, you've got a lot of the newer condos and things like that. But this is the older part of Jomtien. So I like this part because it's a lot more historic and it feels like you're in Asia as well. So off we go. We'll go down here and have a look around. Okay guys, so we're on Beach Road, and on this side of Beach Road, like I said earlier, a lot of shops and everything else. We're in the older part now, so you've got all the street food and everything else. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Thai interpreter, my special Thai interpreter, to actually go through and explain a little bit of what we're doing there.
This is barbecue.
Barbecue fish, I can see that.
And chicken.
Chicken,
Barbecue. And this is sabak.
there's more fish down there. What's it called in Thai?
Cai yang. Cai yang.
Thai,
Cai yang.
Thai yang,
Cai yang.
Thai yang. And there's some fried chicken there as well, isn't there?
This is skin chicken.
Cool. And what's in that restaurant down there further down? We'll walk further down that way. Yeah. So as you can see guys,
This is like
oh, here we go, some more of the
barbecue. Like this outside is to be salt.
salted fish. And what's that? Chicken hanging up there?
They're gonna fry.
Pardon?
They're gonna fry out.
Yeah, they're getting ready to take off.
Barbecue.
Yeah. The only thing is, guys, I've got to admit, I'm not keen on the food being out like this, but, you know, it is what it is here in Asia. What's it called, the fish in Thai? How do you say it?
Ba pao.
What's that?
Ba pao.
Bao pao. Bao pao. Thank you.
Ba sabak. Sabak. Barbecue sabak.
Sabah, okay.
Kacang.
Oh,
Right.
good. Thank you. Oh, well, that's a little bit of the street food that you find here on the street. Pretty busy here as well. And you can see inside the restaurant's pretty busy in there as well. Excellent, thank you. There you go. Bit of street food for you. Right guys, so now we're in the older part of Jomtien. This is a soy which is just off Beach Road where we just were, where the street food was. But as you can see guys, look at the architecture down here. Very old, very colourful, but very beautiful. I love it down here on these little soys off the main road. If you don't come in these little soys, you don't actually notice these little areas. And as you can see, looking left and right, there's just some little shops, hiring scooters and stuff like that. People got their washing out, don't know what they're doing, they're drying clothes for people. A few little guest houses around here. So around here, you're going to find it's mainly cheaper accommodation for rent. Probably a lot of people that work here. So what you find in Pattaya itself, not just Jomtien, a lot of the people that work here, they're not actually from this area. They're actually from villages. And there's a bike about to go past us as well. So what basically happens, a lot of people come from villages outside of these areas to come and work here. And they're only here for business, but they literally work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, very long hours, but then they get the accommodation in these places. And as you can see, some beautiful old accommodation, a lot cheaper obviously, but what you're going to find is that's what they can afford obviously for people that come outside the area to come and work here. But like I said, a lot of people from outside of Pattaya in the cities come from the villages to come and work here, and it's for business only. But the main thing is, look at this, it's beautiful. And this is what you get outside of the main area, the main roads. Okay guys, so we're still in the back streets of the soils, but as you can see here, very, very old area. And like I said earlier, the accommodation, the workers that come here and work. But check it out, so old. And like little workshops here, someone's got a garage in it, fixing cars. And this will all be for local people pretty much. This will be local people's accommodation. So a lot different from what we see on the main road, which is literally just 100 metres down the road there. But it is what it is. It's for people that come here to work. But I still think the architecture is great. Obviously, it isn't as pretty as when you're staying on the main parts of Jomtien there. If you look at the clothes and everything's old, but these people are just coming here to work, literally, all types of jobs, bar work, for the ladies, they work in bars and all this sort of thing, massage parlours. The guys come and work in construction, building all those beautiful buildings. But check it out. I mean, if they've repainted these will look beautiful. And this whole area is all old. I mean, we won't go all the way down the end, but it's all for local people here. You can tell just by looking at it. But this is another side of Jomtien, which is still a beautiful side for me. it's not all just about the beautiful new buildings, it's about the traditional older style of what it used to be like as well. So I hope you're enjoying this too. Alright fam, so it's almost sunset, sun's going down pretty soon. But one thing I wanted to show you was what it's like with the families of the Thai people that come here. So as you can see, looking around, they actually they don't like sitting in the sun, a lot of the Thai people, but they come in their families. But they like to put mats on the floor, they like to eat on the floor. So as you can see all along the beach as you're walking, you've got to make sure you don't step in people's food because they're eating on the floor. And that's pretty much how the Thai people like to spend their time at the beach, on a nice hard floor, and they're having their dinner as a family. That's what you're going to find all along the beach as you're walking up. But I'll be signing off soon. Hope you enjoy the video. Alright guys, so this little bit here in Jomtien is pretty hectic. This time now, as you can see, the sun's going to set pretty soon. But now you get all the people bringing in their boats from the people that do the water sports. And check this out. You've got tractors, you've got cars, you've got jet skis. So you've got to watch where you're going. And it's all pretty hectic. So this is what Jomtien's like as you get a little bit later. So watch out for the tractors as you go along. And now everyone's packing up to go home. And then you're going to get all the families, you're going to head to the beach once all this stuff's off the beach. Bam, so back where we started on the beach earlier. As you can see, the sun is about to set. And we always got the beautiful sunsets here in the afternoon, guys. That's why we love Jomtien. But guys, I gave you the first 3 kilometers of the beach. The rest of the 3 kilometers heading down that way is a lot of the condos that I was talking about, which will interest especially all those people that have contacted me about the lifestyle change consultations. So once again, get on there, give me the information, and I'll get back to you, especially for those guys that are getting a lifestyle consultation. That's where really I'm looking at for people who are looking for places to rent, to be here long term, or even to purchase. Heading down that way, you've got a lot of those nice condos, which I showed you some of them up this way as well. But guys, that was your Jomtien tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Now, we've had a good long walk. We're going to relax. We're going to chill out. And again, enjoy the sunset. And I hope you enjoyed the video as well, guys. See you later from Jomtien. Okay fam, so for today's health and lifestyle, health and wellness video that I'm going to put through on this little tour of Jomtien, is basically at Jomtien Beach, as you can see behind me there. I did the video on the other end. This is the other 6 kilometer end, which is down this end here, the other 3 kilometers, sorry. So the little healthy lifestyle video that I'm going to put through is a way that you can get fit, get healthy, lose some calories, lose some weight, do some exercise in the shortest period of time. I'm just going to throw together a few little running sprint exercises, which you can do over 10 minutes. And I can guarantee you, if you do this over 10 minutes only, and you put your best into it, you do it hard, and you basically put a little bit of effort into it, you will lose just as many calories as you do when you're on a treadmill for half an hour to an hour, simply by putting in the effort to do these little exercises, which are stop-start running exercises, which are great for losing weight and burning calories a lot faster than running long distances or walking on treadmills and stuff like that. Now, I know running isn't the thing that everybody loves, but believe me, if you can do your running, now remember, I've got lower back issues. My both knees are completely gone from playing football from years and years ago. However, you can push yourself without having to do a Usain Bolt. You know, push yourself. You'll know your body, you'll know how you feel. push yourself when you do these little drills, which I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to put together a few of the drills so that you can see what they're like. Try these out, 10 minutes only, and see how you feel when you've done them. Off we go, guys. Going to put these drills through, and this is with our Jomtien video for today. Okay fam, so that's it for my little beach workout today, and like I said, it's a little sprint drill. It's already a bit hot now, a bit thirsty, but like I said guys, it's only about 10 minutes. Do a few reps of those little circuit drills which I just did, and trust me, a few minutes of that and you will feel it. Even if you just push yourself, you don't have to go fast like an Olympian, but just push yourself to your limit and you will feel it. You'll get out of breath very quickly, but that's what's great. It means your heart's working, means your lungs working, means your kidneys working, means everything's working. So that's what you want to do when you're doing these sort of workouts. Push yourself over a short period of time, and while I am here, be wary when you are in Thailand for these little guys here. Don't know if you can see that properly. Some puffer fish which the fishermen have just dropped on the floor, but if you step on that, good luck. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the Jomtien tour. Still on Jomtien Beach. The tour was all the way down the other end down there, but today I just did my little workout down this end of Jomtien Beach, and now I'm back off home, just that building just down there. Anyway guys, take care, hope you enjoyed this workout. Subscribe, like, and keep following guys, a lot more to come. Thank you.